What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update, rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy throughout all of the summer transfer window. So if you haven't already, do make sure you have subscribed. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on to be notified immediately for when I do upload. Aiming for 25k subscribers, now less than 500 subs away. And I'm also the go-to Manchester City transfer channel for this summer to keep you guys up to date, first and fast, every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news on YouTube. So subscribe. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 500 likes once more is the aim, and most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. We have got quite a bit to get through, so let's just crack on with this video. We're going to start off first with a little bit of contract news, and we've got an update on Ilkay Gundogan. Now, Bild in Germany say that Ilkay Gundogan, he won't sign a new contract at Manchester City. He wants to keep his options open, and Manchester City know that there is interest from Barcelona and Juventus in Ilkay Gundogan. Now, Gundogan's contract is up next summer. Manchester City do have the option to extend that contract by another 12 months. Manchester City could take up that option. I'm hoping that City do, and Gundogan will agree to that and will want to stay at City for at least a couple more seasons. But if Gundogan does want to leave Manchester City, then I think that would be a big blow, because he's a class player to have around. He shows his quality time and time again. I think he's a vastly underappreciated player, and once more, it's just a player I want to keep hold of. And lots of City players keep getting linked with the exit door. Manchester City aren't going to go out there and sell 6, 7 first team players. I can see it being 2 or 3, not 6 or 7. So all these stories coming out about these players leaving and this happening and that happening, I just don't see that being true, and I reckon this Gundogan story probably isn't true either. Here's my instinct on this. Now, moving on to the outs, Manchester City have announced their retain list, and Fernandinho will leave Manchester City on the expiry of his contract on June 30th, confirmed and official. I've already done all my farewells and everything with Fernandinho. Is going to be a big loss, but interestingly, Mohamed, Aminu, Jadon Braff that we already know about, Rowan McDonald and Kwaku Odoro all leave Manchester City upon the expiry of their contract on June 30th, 2022, obviously, of this year. So I wanted to wish the very best of luck to all them players on their future. Hope they go and smash it wherever they end up next, and I wish them nothing but the best. Now, got an update on Bernardo Silva. He's done an interview during the international break with O Jogo, which is a Portuguese news outlet, and they've said that while Bernardo Silva is focused on international duty with Portugal, he's going to decide on his future once the international break has ended. I just feel like, personally, with the choice of words that we used here, Bernardo Silva has missed the opportunity to end rumours of him leaving. As I said yesterday, though, City do want north of 100 million euros for him, and for Bernardo Silva to leave, he would need to request a transfer. So will he hand in a transfer request? I'm not so sure. Is there any clubs out there that could afford to sign Bernardo Silva? Well, Premier League clubs probably could. City aren't going to sell to any Premier League club, so it leaves the options pretty limited. Bayern Munich haven't got the money. PSG do. Does he want to go to France is the question when you're playing in a competitive league like England. I'm not sure. Obviously, Iberia is the place he wants to go to, and more than likely that would be Spain. So that leaves Barcelona and Real Madrid. Barcelona just don't have any money whatsoever. Frankie de Jong's getting linked with the exit door. Barcelona haven't got north of 100 million euros. Pep Guardiola's already laughed off speculation of Bernardo Silva leaving. Like the Gundogan situation, I'm not expecting Bernardo Silva to leave Manchester City this summer, but I just feel like an opportunity has been missed here to end all the rumours. So I'm hoping that once the international break does end, Bernardo Silva won't miss the second opportunity here, and he will announce that he's going to be staying at Manchester City for at least a foreseeable future. It'd be great to have him on a new contract as well. That to me would be like a new signing. Now, moving on, we've got got an update on Gabriel Jesus and Graham Bailey. He has said that Manchester City are still hoping to get Jesus on a new contract at Manchester City. From my own personal view, I would like Jesus to stay at Manchester City. He helps us in every single aspect of our attacking positions. He works hard, and he's a player that I'd like to have around at Manchester City, and I would like to see him stay. However, he is assessing his options, definitely, and he's one of them 2 or 3 players that I feel could leave Manchester City from our first team squad for this upcoming transfer window. Graham Bailey has said that AC Milan, they're interested in Jesus as well, and we are expecting a decision on Jesus' future next week after the end of their international break in Brazil. Now, moving on to the ins, we're going to start off with a new name, comes in the form of Rayan Ait-Nouri of Wolves. He's a left back. He's a player that apparently is on Manchester City's radar. That's according to Tim Spears at The Athletic. He's Wolves' correspondent there. Wolves, however, they're not expecting any firm offers for Ait-Nouri for this summer, and it is just interest being shown by Manchester City, and I just feel like it's a little bit of a tactic being played here by Manchester City to show that not only are they having a look at left backs for the summer, they're having a look at Premier League proven left backs as well, and a little bit of a hint towards Brighton and Cucurella to say that if Man City need to look elsewhere, then we will look elsewhere. And speaking of Cucurella, I have got an update on him. Martin Blackburn says that Manchester City, their plan is to loan James McAtee to Brighton for the season as a goodwill gesture to try and force the price down for Marc Cucurella to join Manchester City. Brighton currently asking they put more money on their price tag. Originally it was around 40 to 42 million pounds. It's now at 50 million pounds. Man City don't really want to spend more than 40 million pounds on Cucurella. Chelsea are also sniffing around as well, so I just feel like this is Manchester City's card tactic here to show some interest in other players in the Premier League that play in the same position, to say to Brighton, you don't want to bring your price down, that's fine, we'll go and sign somebody else instead, and you can miss out on £40 million. If Chelsea want to firm up their interest in Cucurella, then so be it. If they want to pay £10 million more than what we value him at, then be my guest. So we'll see what happens with regard to that. I think it's just a little bit of a transfer game being played here by Manchester City. Now, moving on, we've got a quick update on Kalvin Phillips. Now, Laurie Whitwell at The Athletic says that word out of the Leeds camp is that they are losing hope on the potential of them keeping hold of Kalvin Phillips this summer. There's Premier League interest in Phillips. Manchester City are one of the clubs that are interested in signing Kalvin Phillips. We already know Fernandinho's been released from City. He'll be leaving, and City need a new defensive midfielder, and Phillips, being homegrown, Premier League proven, could be a player that City do have a look at. Is he going to be affordable? That's the question. And is Phillips wanting to join Manchester City? That is another question as well. I'm hoping we'll start to get some answers on that pretty soon, hopefully by the end of this month, as we start to kick on towards pre-season and start getting things wrapped up. I've got a feeling we're going to have a pretty busy June and July, because the season starts a little bit earlier, and we'll start to have most of the transfers already sorted by the time the season starts at the beginning of August. And then maybe Man City might just have a sniff around towards the latter parts of the market, see if there's anyone else they might be interested in adding into their squad, or any players wanting to leave and things like that. But the summer's long, anything can happen. Now, final story, Erling Haaland. It's an ever-developing story, this one, and it could be a case that Haaland's been announced by Manchester City in the process of me filming this video, editing this video, and distributing this video for you guys. But what's been very interesting is Erling Haaland has sent out a couple of tweets this evening. The first is for him in seemingly looking like a farewell to Borussia Dortmund, posting some emotional pictures of his favourite memories that he's had at Dortmund. It's heartwarming. And then Haaland's gone on to tweet out to be continued with the emoji of soon and a blue heart with him in the old Manchester City IDOS kit, one of my first ever kits that I got at Manchester City, with Dad number 15 on the back as well. Maybe even a hint there that he's going to take up the number 15 at Manchester City, which could be another pointer towards Jesus staying, but that's me merely speculating. But Erling Haaland seemingly announcing his own transfer. It could be a case that I change the video title and the thumbnail of this video to say Man City have announced the signing of Haaland. So this is me announcing that, just so it doesn't become clickbait, because it's ever developing, and what I'm expecting here is City could well have already announced this or have this announced tonight. Could come this weekend, but I'm not expecting it. If it doesn't come, could well come on Monday. But this is Haaland just moving things along very nicely. Clearly everything's been done behind the scenes. We're just waiting for Man City to press that button, go, announced, done, and all the social media things will be out there and it's going to go crazy. So could be a bit of a crazy few days here on the JSGC channel, and I cannot wait. So there we go, that's been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. 500 likes, that's the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let me know your thoughts, what you made of these transfers in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming for you guys, so if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news every single day on YouTube, then make sure you have subscribed. 25k subscribers is the aim. We're now less than 500 subs away, so if we could hit that pretty soon within the next week, then that would be amazing. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. If we have already announced Erling Haaland as a Manchester City player, then I'm hoping to get some reactions to that in the announcement videos and social media posts and everything for you guys. So it's seemingly looking like plenty of Erling Haaland content coming for you guys to enjoy. So I'll see you all for that when we do get official word. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. I hope everyone has a great Friday night and a great weekend too. Peace. Ciao for now.